Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Klonoa, Empire of Dreams. We finally have all 100 gems in Vision 4.4, and now it's time to go to Vision 4.5. Let's see if I can remember anything that I've just practiced. Right, okay. We need to get up here with the boomy and make our way back up here. I'm going to make sure the block is all the way to the right. Now, I know we need to do this. I know that much. I just forgot how to do this, and now I'm going to have to work my way around again. This is no... Oh, right, we need to... Okay. I see now, I just now remembered. We need to hit the water switch, grab the bomb again, and then blow that up. That's right. You're now starting to do some sleight of hand things from this point. And we now have a box. Let us use the box to do a thing. We need to grab the boomy, throw this right here. Boom, we got that taken care of. Now we can make our way to the next section of this. Okay. Alright. I know we gotta get a boomy here. I think. Yeah, I know exactly what we need to do. First off, let's go ahead and grab the gems and the stars so that way that doesn't drive us away from what we're trying to do here. And two, that's not what we want to do. Hold on. Let's grab that health replenishment there so that way I don't feel like retrying a whole bunch. We need to get this over to here, that's right. And then we can get over here with the other enemy, throw this to the block, and have that explode. I have stuff remembered for the most part. I am practicing these, but I'm still forgetting things along the way. So we need to make our way to the right and get those gems. And I wonder... Well, we gotta get this done first of all. And we need to get this block from its little floating pattern there all the way to the right. And that's one way you can do that. The other one is by using the arrows, making your way back here, and getting the boomy over to here, much like you did the bomb block. And now I'm going to have to wait for you to explode, so that way I can better utilize you to get over to the end of this section. Wait on you. And we should be good. There we go. Now, we got two new enemies here. Trying to figure out exactly what it is we need to do. And we can just go ahead and use the other enemy to get over here. Actually, better yet, we might as well go ahead and take that enemy with us. Because I know we're going to need the enemy for something. Well, I guess not. We don't need the enemy for anything more than the key. Well, at least the one that's on the other end, at least. And while we can blow this up, we can do this and just go right over here, just right then and there. Now, we need to blow this up somehow. Can we do this without getting hurt, please? Thank you. We need to blow up that block. There's a boomy there. Let's lower the water, grab the up arrow for the bomb. Then, we need to place it right below where the block is. Double jump so we can place the boomy right here, and then lower the water level, or actually raise it. We've already got it lower, we need to raise it back up. And the resulting fireworks display will let us get over here. And the box is needed for us to get back. That's it, really. And let's get you over there. But first, let's get you over there. Oh, well, I almost had that right. Got the right idea. Use a double jump with the boomy to get over here. Throw you over here. Keep the water level raised until that block is out of the way. And then we should be able to get rid of that. Now, don't drop down there with the water level lowered, otherwise you will have to restart the entire room. Not my idea of fun. Now, you can drop here. Use the enemy here to get back over. And now, you should be done with this very room. All we need for the boomy now is to grab it and send it downwards with the double jump so we can get back here. Let you explode. And finally, we can use you to blow up this block. We could actually blow this block up at any time. It wouldn't have kept us from getting anywhere in this room. But I'd rather have things a little more compartmentalized than I did in my practice run. And we are done with just about everything. And I need to move you so that you take things to the left. And that was a little easier than I expected it to be. You do want to get the block all the way here. And we need to do the same. Oh, there is a thing that I can grab here. I forgot about that. Now that happens again, then we're resetting. Or not, I might as well. I'm getting that close to the end of this one anyway. And let's get over here, so that way we can get away from the explosion. And then we can get the final star once the gate opens. All we need to do now is just hover onto the platform where the door is, and we're done. Now it's time for Vision 4-6. And I'll grab you for an easy one-up. And the layout for the gems is a little more sophisticated. You want to go up first with the goomies here and get all the gems that way. And I may mess this up. Yes, I did. Let's retry. Thankfully, the extra life will always respawn. Let's do this again. And there we go. We can make our way up the rope here. Down the slide there. I'm going to do this just to ensure that I get everything a little early. And we need to press A, but not really. And this time the extra life won't respawn, I don't think, if we use retry, which will make this a bigger pain in the butt. These levels are starting to get harder, these little bonus levels that we're doing in between all of these regular levels. And we can just drop down normally. I kept thinking there was a pit there. There wasn't. I'm thinking like a little later on in the level. And I do want to make sure the Goomy goes all the way to the top. And from here, I want to make sure that I'm holding, or rather pressing A right before I jump on the springboards, so that way I can get all those gems. That was a little difficult. And if you retry at this point, you won't lose any extra lives. So we want to use the whole tap the A button before jumping thing to get all these gems. Use the enemy to get the big blue one. Want to be careful on the way here. Thankfully, we can use the enemy to get over here. Wait on the blue platform. You'll eventually get that thing to show up. There are 5 gems here. 3 gems here. 2 more here. Want to grab him and use him to get the blue gem at the end. You should have 67 at the end of the section. This is where it starts getting a little difficult. Come on. Now you want to take the upper path first, then loop around to get the thing here. And you want to make your way to the right while getting that platform to disappear. And you want these platforms to disappear as you go, so that way you can get all these gems in one fell swoop. We got the 3 that are there. Here's a blue one. There's an extra life. Don't bother getting the extra life because you're going to make it harder for you to get all of these things. And I don't know why I did that. I thought maybe I could get some style points doing that, but that was not the case. I thought maybe I could do a little bit of a nifty shortcut there, but nope. If I don't do it in the... Come on! If I don't do it in the practice runs, I shouldn't be doing it here, obviously. Okay. Let's do all this again. Grab you. I don't know why I'm making this harder for myself than I should be. But at least, with the late start there, I don't have to worry about giving myself too hard of a time. Can you not run into things, please? And I'm afraid to get that extra life now because I'm afraid that if I do, I'm just going to make it harder on myself. Come on! This is probably the hardest one so far in the game. I'm expecting anything that's going on in World 5 to be even harder. It's going to happen. Alright, got you. I know I'm moving faster, trying to move faster than the camera, and I know that's not how it works. Maybe I can grab it this time? Of course. And I managed to get on the platform. That's excellent. Finally managed to pull that off. Want to make sure you get the left of the last 3 first, and then you'll be able to pull it off, hopefully. That was more difficult than it should have been. And I did practice that before doing this video. Get myself a drink of tea here. And take on Vision 4-7. And we're being led by the nose again. This one is a little difficult. You want to double jump, and you want to do it at the right time, at the right place, because of how the hitboxes on these things work. Really? Come on. You didn't hit the thing. You have to have the thing on screen in order for the switch to be hit. You have to have the switch on screen for some reason. And if we go to the right, there's a key door. We can't go over there, so it's down to the left. After the water is lowered, we go. And I have the feeling that I need you to be here so that way I can do things. And I need you to stay here as well. Actually, no. I need you for the key. Now I need you to stay here. And use you to get back. Now we can open the key door because there's no other place for us to really go to. Now, lower the water level here so I can get rid of these three things. And one of these, I'm going to use the one on the left here. That was terrible. Let's do that again. I need you. Well, first of all, I need you on the right. And I need you double jumped down onto where the vent is. From here, we're going to take the enemy all the way over here. Get the star. Go all the way to the right. And I actually need you for the door. That's pretty much what that leads to. But I do need you for these gems, though, so let's grab those. And let's look around here a bit before we go to the left. Okay, there are two key doors here. That's all we need. That's all we need to know. So let's just go ahead and go to the left. Where we should be able to find one of the keys that we need. Now this puzzle is a little peculiar. No. That's what I wanted. You want this guy to bump into the block. And then you want to wait for him to hit the button so you can get the star. He'll turn back around, run into the button again, and you should be able to leave. So you're going to need the enemy to move around. But of course you have to put the block in the enemy's way in a way so that it turns around before it hits the spikes. So that way it can go all the way to the button. And now that that's over with, well, I don't need you yet. We can open the triangle door. Don't need the thing yet. And I need you to run into the graded platform. I almost forgot what it was I was looking at. And I'm just missing this thing. Don't know why. And I'm just really messing up. I'm had an easier time. Actually, no, that's not what I need to do. I have the right idea. But I need to ride you. And I need to get you onto the platform at the right time, and that's not exactly the right time. Can I time it now? There we go. Apparently you gotta have it all the way up, all the way to the left, and then you should be able to do it. But you have the double jump with the block while the blue arrow is facing upwards, so you can stay on the box when it gets on the graded platform, and then you can use the key. Now I need you. Because you're the only way I'm going to get over here. Grab an enemy, throw it to the right when the switch is on screen, and we will now be in this room. I need to double jump with you again. And I need to double jump with you again here. Time the shot, so we lower the water level. And I need you to get over there. As well as over here. I don't think I really need the box for anything else. Alright, take you over here. Though I have the feeling I'll need you for later. I need to move... Okay. Okay, I've got you moved upwards. Okay. Get the enemy. Throw it over here so that way you have the switch taken care of. We now have all but 5 gems. Let's unlock this door. And get the last of the gems. And now that we have this door unlocked... Okay, I know what we need to do. Throw the block to the right, and quickly make your way over here. That opens the door. In case you fall down, you can use the enemy when it's on the right of the spiker, and you can get yourself back up to the door, so it's no big loss. You won't have to reset the room or anything. And I might as well go ahead and get some length on today's video because I know how to beat the boss, even though it's a pain in the butt. Well, this is as far as we can go. Shh. I heard something. It's a monster! No, it's Dr. Medum. It's no use. Looks like we'll have to fight him. And you don't get a hint, but these arrows are more than enough of a hint. This guy will blow enemies at you, then he disappears, then you appear under one of the arrows. You want to throw the enemy at the arrow so that it hits the arrow, and then hits the other arrows, and hits Dr. Medum. Now we'll start swooping in on you. You want to watch the background and avoid them. You'll be doing this all over again. 3, 4, 5. And this time it will be a little bit harder. Though if he's on the right during the second phase, he'll be a little easier to hit. I find using the left side harder than using the right side, because the second arrow in each set will move up and down, and you really have to time it so that you hit him when the arrow is at the right elevation. And I'm going to have to wait on you. And I'm glad I did not get hit, because I really wanted that hit point replenished. Where are you going to be now that you swoop in on me 4 times? Where are the arrows? There they are. Oh boy. That was not what I wanted. You only get a limited amount of time before he just goes out of the hit me part of the phase and then just tries to swoop down on you again. And I do not like how this is done. This is a little more frustrating than it should be. At least avoiding him is pretty easy, assuming you stand in the middle of this platform, which does teeter-totter and does cause you to get pushed around as the platform is tilted. And that is exactly what I wanted. Not the best timing, but I still managed to do it. I basically had to throw the monster so that basically I wanted to time it so that when the top arrow was moving in the direction I wanted it to go, as soon as it started doing that, it would have reached it by the time I reached the monster by the time it hit that top arrow. So basically I wanted to make it so that throw the monster as soon as the top arrow switches directions, and if I do it right, it'll hit that top arrow that is moving around by the time it's above the monster. A little hard to explain there, but you could kind of tell from what I was doing exactly how I was doing. Anyway, we have dialogue because cutscene. How could this be? I'm trying to create a medicine to cure all ills. I ended up creating an incurable sickness. It's not your fault, Doc. Someone used your dream for their evil purposes. Did you see anything peculiar in your dream? Well, let me see. I remember seeing twin moons. Twin moons? Red mist, blue mist, yellow mist, and twin moons. The castle flag. I've got it! It's the Imperial flag! Then, the culprits at the castle? Let's get back to the castle! And before I go from Santal to Leljimba, let's check out Santal one more time. Let's avoid the cutscene here and... Looks a little bit different. I do like this. But let's go back to the world map and go back to Leljimba, which we will tackle in the next video. Join me next time where we take on the first half of Leljimba. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!